Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and happy Monday. Welcome back. We're going to be continuing to work on Microsoft Word and Office 365 this week. We're going to try to wrap up that program so that we can move on to other things. In the meantime, just as a quick announcement, your grades are going to be finalized on Thursday. So you can, for the first 9 weeks, you should not be concerned about it because your grade, if you're passing the class, would not be going down since March 13th. And if you've been working with me and doing these things, then this may have actually resulted in improving your grade, but we will see that on Thursday. The other announcement real quick is that next week is our spring break. So whatever that means, essentially for us, what that means is that we will not be, I will not be posting any new work over spring break. I might still do a couple days of just kind of open office hours for a brief period of time, just so people can check in. Or if they have questions about things, but I'm not going to be issuing any new work next week. Okay? All right. We're going to get into this because I don't want to run out of time. And we are working on a big thing today, which is tables in Microsoft Word. Let's go ahead and we're going to start in our Microsoft Office 365. We're going to make sure that we open up How to Build a Website version 4. And what you're going to do before we do anything here, as we've been in the habit of doing, is we're going to rename this file, save as, and you're going to change it to version 5, okay? I'm adding the word example at the end here to keep my example work separate from your work. It's easier for me to recognize it. You should maybe put just your initials at the end here. All right, and make sure that you click save. So you've got version 5 dot your initials at the end of that file name. You should see that now up at the top of your screen, and you'll notice that I'm starting this on the last page, page 5, under step 4 and this paragraph. Okay, so this is talking about publishing your pages. At the very end of the paragraph, I want you to tap enter to grab a blank line, and here's where we're going to insert our table. We're going to go to the insert tab. We're going to click on table off to the left. We have two ways of doing this. We can either use the quick table. We're going to go 5 across and 6 down. If I click here, it's going to create a table. The alternative method is to go and click on this insert table button, and you can actually type in the numbers that you want. So if I want 5 columns and 6 rows, I click OK, and the result will be the same. Make sure you got your count correct. If you accidentally misclick, you can go back to the Home tab and undo and try again. Okay, but you want this set up nicely. All right, to begin our table, this is just going to be very simple kind of typing. I'm going to dictate, so get yourself in good typing position. If I go too fast, you are welcome to pause the video, okay? So in the first cell, this is cell A1, okay, because we got A, B, C, D, and E. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that makes this A1. We're going to put website statistics. All right. When I'm working on entering information into a table, I'm going to use the tab key a lot. So this is a pinky reach from the A. I'm going to reach up to tap the tab key. I'm going to keep pressing the tab key until I get to cell B2. Here I'm going to type the word total, mind your capitalization, last month, yesterday, and today. When I press tab at the end of a row, it will bring me automatically down to the next row. Here I'm going to type visitors. We've got 2,793, 217, 43, and 25. Next, we've got page views, 5,903. We've got 1,391, 63, and 41. Using the tab key, we've got spiders. This is 4318. Whoops, let me add my comma. If I want to go back, I use Shift Tab instead of Tab. So holding the Shift key and pressing the Tab key takes me in the opposite direction. Okay? We're going to do 414, 19, nope, sorry, this is not the correct number. We've got 1406, 38, and 39. The last row is going to be feeds. We're going to put in 1604, 414, 19, and 10. Okay, so what I have now is a completed table. Remember, if I went too fast, you can pause this to get all those information, all those numbers in there and correct. I did not do anything to make this table look nice. I just entered what is called the raw data, which is like just the text, just the numbers, okay? All right, so from here I have some options, and you'll notice that while I have the table selected, I have two contextual tabs, table design and table layout. If my cursor is outside of the table, they go away. If it's inside, they are available. Table design is primarily used to make the table look nice. Table layout is used for pretty much everything else. On the far left, I have the ability to quickly select either, the whole table, a whole cell, a whole row. Okay, so these are just kind of easy ways to select instead of having to swipe across, for those of you who'd like it. I have the ability to delete a table, delete a column, or a row based on where my cursor is. Okay. Bring it back. All right. And I also have the ability to insert, and it tells you, it's pretty self-explanatory here. So this would insert a row above. Boom. Okay. Or insert below, to the left and to the right, okay, of wherever your cursor is. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to merge our title. So I'm going to highlight across the entire first row, no more, no less. And once all 5 of those cells are selected, I'm going to click in Table Layout, Merge Cells. Okay? Notice that this is now that one cell has extended across all 5 columns. I want to show you alignment, but we want to make our title really stand out. In the desktop version, what you can do is you can really just hover over this line and drag it down to make this cell big. In the limited resources that we have in Office 365, we're going to do it a slightly different way. That's a little annoying to me, but I'm going to get over it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to, with my cursor in the title, I'm going to insert a row above. It's a blank row, it's already merged, but we're actually going to merge again. This time we're going to do what's called a vertical merge. If I highlight these 2 rows, I'm going to click merge again. All right. Let's see, do I have? Yeah. Let's see how that works. So, yeah, I've got an extra line here. I don't like that. in the method that I did this. So I'm going to click up on this blank line, and I'm going to press the delete key to bring website statistics up to the top left-hand corner. All right, what I want to show you is that we have now in a table, we have two-dimensional alignment. Not only left to right, left, center, and right, but also top and center to bottom, okay? So a title, we're going to put this actually in the bottom, in the very middle, center. This is a common place to put a website title. Okay, down below that, we are going to apply, let's see, let's go to table design here. I'm going to look at this table design drop-down menu, and we're going to have a look at exactly how this might look if I were to apply one of these kind of quick styles here. Let's go with grid table 5 dark accent 1. Okay, we can see this applied some specific style to my website to make certain things kind of stand out a certain way. Off to the right hand side, we have the ability to change our color theme, although it's quite limited in Office 365. Accent color, something different. And then we can also go through and we can use cell shading to change this specific shading of certain cells. Okay, so here I can get a little bit more control over that information. All right, so what did I do here? Let's look at it. Starting from grid table 5 dark, accent 2, I would like you to change the color to one of these other colors from the default. You can choose what you'd like. We are going to change this column, the first column, column A, to a color of your choice. And last but not least, we are going to drag across our column headings, and we're going to make sure that we apply the bold font style. So I'm just going to do that with Control B. Here I can see my title has been reverted back to this, kind of top center. I'm going to bring that back down to the middle. Okay. All right. Let's do a couple of more things to make this table look nice. First off, we're going to change our alignment. Our column headings, we are going to center align those. And our numbers, typically when you're doing numbers and tables, they should be right aligned. Okay? We're going to highlight our main title, and we're going to make it big and bold so it stands out. It's already bolded, but let's go up to 20-point font. Okay? And I think that's pretty good. Here, let's see what happens when I click this. Banded rows. Okay, so banded rows are a really good way to help your reader read across the line, but I don't like how it applies the same to our heading style. So I'm actually going to take that banded rows off. Okay. That's all we're going to do for today. We will talk a little bit more in future lessons, but if you can get this table completed as I stated, you're good to go for this assignment. Okay, and talk to you later.